Hey guys, it is Saturday. Rainbow kind of woke me up early, and then I was thinking I'd head out early in the morning for Uber, but I fell asleep again and kind of slept in. But kind of worked out. Tyler came by, wanted to borrow my drill and the saw. He's gonna disassemble his standing desk. We hung out for a bit and chatted. And yeah, his phone died, so I'm gonna walk with him over to one of the bike share bikes and get a bike out for him. And then I'm gonna go and do some Uber. You know, it's kind of late for it though, but who knows? Probably get something good, right? I actually did get one order that was like, I don't know, from the neighborhood down to like Sherborne in the Lakeshore area. It was kind of far, so I kind of decided not to do that one. Just rode around with Tyler for a little bit more and stopped at this new little parkette here, Dr. Lillian McGregor Park. This has been open for a couple weeks now, and I've been meaning to check it out. This is one of those privately owned public space kind of parks. I'm pretty sure the probably 11 Wellesley, the giant condo next to it, built the park. You know, it's pretty standard these days. If you want to build a giant condo, you have a more likely chance of getting it approved if you also put a nice little public space next to your park. They've done a nice job with these gardens with a big variety of plants here. And yeah, that is the mega tower, which, you know, I like the mega towers, honestly. I think they're kind of cool. Although, you know, not very affordable, I assume. Haven't looked into it, but pretty much every condo is lacking in affordable units. But anyways, not really getting many pickup requests for Uber, so I'm kind of just heading home. And I've been messaging with Artur, and he wants to go check out, do a little bit of stargazing tonight. And, you know, doing the math in my head, I was like, alright, well, I'm going to be at his house around 6 to drive out from. I'm going to want to leave my house at 4, and it's already like 2, so went home and ate some food and had a shower, that kind of stuff. Hung out with Rainbow, and packed up some gear for a night of stargazing. Now I'm heading out. Gonna move my phone away. This is a long episode, so I'm not gonna re-record that. Besides, I'm just on the subway, guys. It's a little bit busy out here, crossing over the Don Valley. Wanted to see those autumn colors. Yeah, pretty nice. Feel like we're pretty much peak autumn right now. Not seeing too many trees that are just like green leaves. They've all got a bit of yellow to them. Although some trees have already lost all of their leaves, so, you know, not as nice. But yeah, at Victoria Park here, the pigeons are enjoying this green rooftop. Pretty neat. And yeah, this is a busy station, I guess. Lots of people taking the bus and getting on the subway. This is a long ass ride up from the subway. I feel like they could eliminate half of the bus stops and maybe that would be faster, but oh well. So yeah, Artur and Dandy's have been putting on the baseboards in their living room. This is looking pretty nice. They're gonna do the top edge, whatever that's called. The ceiling board. I don't know. Next. But yeah, we're making decent time, I think. Bit after 6, we're on the highway. Yeah, look at that glorious traffic. We're just gonna add one more lane, and then no more traffic, guys. This city, sometimes. This province, you know? This government. But anyways, we're heading north on whatever highway that's called. Stopped at the en route, got some Timbs, got a hot chocolate and Timbits. Yum. And yeah, we're going a little bit north of Barry to a place called, I think it's called like the Thorin Barrens Dark Sky Preserve. Should be on the screen eventually. I don't know if they've ever been here in the day. I haven't been here during the day. But I'll show you a clip of it. We did a little bit of scouting to figure out where to put up the telescope. It is pretty heavy, so they didn't want to go in too far. Which, you know, double-edged sword, because everybody who comes is gonna walk by us. This is apparently what it looks like at the Torrance Barrens Dark Sky Preserve in the day. Pretty beautiful. Like, I'd come here during the day. Maybe set up a little stealth camp. That'd be fun. And then, yeah, they're setting up the telescope. And, yeah, we're gonna try to see some Jupiter and Saturn. I believe this was Jupiter. It looked pretty much like this. Here's Saturn. Also not my photo, but it looked pretty much like this, guys. These are some of my photos with the astrological photo mode or whatever it's called on the Pixel, where you can point your phone at the sky, and as long as it's locked in with a tripod or something, you can take a pretty nice picture of the stars. So yeah, we're in a pretty annoying spot. Definitely people shining their lights at our eyes, maybe on accident. I kind of think it's because of Arthur's giant telescope. They're like, whoa, somebody brought a giant telescope. And a few people did ask to look at whatever we were looking at. And yeah, eventually that got a little bit annoying, and we looked at the stuff. So they're putting the telescopes away. Here's the time lapses from my phone. Pretty cool. And you can see in some of the ones where we're standing there, us like getting lit up. But yeah. Then we hiked into the park a little bit further. Like, honestly, not that much further, and it was a lot nicer. We could lay down on a rock and just look at the stars without being like blinded by other people's lights. And this one kind of just looping because I caught a satellite or something here. We did see like 3 shooting stars at the end of the night, so that was fun. But yeah, car time. We're not sure if we're gonna get back in time for me to take the subway home. You know, honestly, I was fine just like staying at their house for the night, but Artur was like, no, we're making it. You are not staying in my home. And he kind of said it like that. I mean, I probably could have stayed if I missed the subway and didn't feel like taking a different way home. But I didn't have to, because subway came. You know, 4 minutes, and here it is. It was surprisingly quiet coming into the station. I didn't hear it on its approach, and then once it was actually in the station, it was pretty quiet. There's a weird pile of junk next to me where I was sitting, and I didn't want to mess with it. I don't know what's going on. And we got to DuPont Station, and the train went out of service. And the next train was going to be in 7 minutes, so I was like, I'll just bike from here. Plus, I get to admire DuPont Station a little bit. It is one of the more unique stations with the curves on like the walls to ceiling. It's neat. And the glass domes on the entrance and exits. It was under construction for a long time, and I feel like they finished it relatively recently, like, I don't know, within the year. And I think they were installing this elevator. I don't know if this was always here, but you know, it's nice to have an elevator at your subway station. Give some more access to people on wheels. Anyways, yeah, this nice seating area there. So yeah, I went and got a bike out with the bike chair, and took that home. You know, it's all downhill, so pretty easy peasy. Saw some Halloween displays, all these ghosts. And it's kind of funny, they're walking skeleton dogs. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Docked that bike and walking home. looking at this tree lit up by the street lamp, I'm like, whoa, golden. Golden trees. Yeah. Later, dudes.